kind of create that ambiance in your house because you're not going to get it outside. So I'm going to move to their other decorations, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be one or the third, I don't know how I'm gonna arrange these Vlogmas videos, but right now we are going to do some Vlogmas stuff. I am at Lowe's right now, my local Lowe's, because I want to find a Christmas tree. I want to decorate my area in my living room, and so I am bringing you all to do that with me right now.
Christmas isn't over yet.
So when I'm looking for a Christmas tree, I'm looking for a white Christmas. I enjoy white trees. I enjoy white Christmases when it's snow, and it's just a feel-good time. Even though in December it's already cold, but for some reason when it's like a white Christmas, you just feel like you want to have hot chocolate, you want to have maybe some tea, and so I just love that. But the thing about it is, I don't want to do the hassle of putting up the tree, having to put lights around it, and then of course all the ornaments. I'd rather have a tree that already comes with lights already on there. So that's what I'm looking for right now, is a simple small tree, because it's just me and Scooby. Simple small tree that I can just throw up together and don't have to worry about lights tangling or having to unravel lights and then to wrap it back up. That was a dread growing up when we had trees. We had a real tree, and then we had obviously the standard typical this kind of tree. And so the packaging, it's hard to kind of like wrap the lights up whenever you are taking them down. And so for us, it was that kind of holiday tradition of, okay, let's go ahead and start unraveling the lights so that when we do put the tree up, we don't have to worry about it. So that's what I'm looking for right now, is a tree that's white and that already comes with the lights. So these are pre-lit trees, and I know that by it on the packaging. It says pre-lit, but these are green. And then they have one that's kind of white and green, which is cute, but it's 7.5 feet. I don't need it that big. I'm looking for 5 foot or smaller that's already pre-lit. Is that too much to ask? I hope not. So of course they have the 5 foot tree that's pre-lit, but look, nothing but green. I understand green is common, but do you not have the white, or was the white sold out? Nothing but green. I don't want green. I want white. That's pre-lit. This is a must-have movie that you have to watch, but you have to watch the live version of The Grinch with Jim Carrey. He was the best Grinch ever, And even the newest animated Grinch that came out recently, I enjoyed it, but there's nothing like the Grinch with Jim Carrey. But that is one of my favorite movies of all time, and favorite Christmas movie of all time. This one makes me feel like we're in the cabin and it's definitely snowing. We're about to go snowboarding. So, not really interested in this one. But I do like candy canes. And this Say Enjoy is really cute. Something I can throw on my couch. Let me see how much it is. Oh, it's only $20. $20 for this? Is this worth it? And then the back is red. Okay, no worries.
Sorry.
Thank you for checking.
You have the flock though.
You have a who?
The flock.
Oh,
Fucker.
yeah. No, thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Thank you. So he was checking to see if they had a white Christmas tree that's pre-lit, that's 5 foot, but he said they didn't have any. So I may have to go to another spot just for the tree, but at least I can see what kind of decorations I can find here. So I like these different decorations for outside. Oh, they have a lighted Scoob. Oh, that is cute. But the thing about it is, where I live, they have a lot of chickens. It's not by design. Trust me, I don't want the chickens, but I like having the chickens around because when they lay the eggs, then those are like really fresh. But I don't want to have anything that's outside and then it gets destroyed by the chickens, because I know Scooby's not going to go to it. But I don't want anything that's going to get destroyed by the chickens. But that is so cute. Look at that. It's only 4 feet, right? $35. And it's just a light up Scooby with his name tag. That is so cute. I may just get it just to have. But these are cute and adorable. So they have peanuts. You see the peanuts? They have the Grinch, of course. I don't know. Let's keep moving. So this is probably what he was talking about when he said that they have the flocked potted tree. But like, who actually wants that? And then if I'm going to pay $75 for it, I might as well pay $75 for a bigger tree that I can do more with. So I am passing on this, but it's the right size, 4 feet, which is not too bad. But for $75, no thank you. It doesn't look like I was able to find anything here at this spot, but I'm not giving up. There's other Lowe's in the area. There's a Home Depot. And Walmart sometimes have great stuff as well. So all is not lost, but hopefully I'm able to find something. So I'm in Walmart right now and I'm trying to find where their tree section is. I was thinking maybe outdoors, garden area, but I don't know. We'll see. There's no really signs for it. So hopefully I'm able to find it. Like I detected, it is outside. Hopefully I'm able to find something that I want. This black tree is actually interesting because then it'll make the light stand out. These are too tall for what I'm looking for, But here is their Christmas decorations. These lights look nice. The jumbo lights. So I believe I found the tree that I want. So now I have to find ornaments to go on it. I had a bunch of ornaments that I used to collect. I had one that was like a black ballerina that I had got in Idaho when I went to one of their Nutcracker ballerina shows. But for some reason, between the move of across country, across the world, I can't find them. And so now I'm really having to start over from scratch with my ornaments. I also knit and crochet, fun fact. And what I did was I found these open clear bulbs, and I would just put strings of yarn and make that as an ornament as well. So that's another tip or an idea that you can do for when you are trying to be creative around this holiday season. You can put different things that you make, whether it's like maybe little puzzle pieces, into a clear bulb, and that can be an ornament if you're into puzzles. And so what I'm gonna do right now, I got my tree. I'm going to find some ornaments, and hopefully I can find some mini figurines to go around my living room. So this is exciting. I hope you guys are enjoying. Tell me in the comments too, what is the main thing that you have to get this Christmas season? Maybe you have to start over like me and get a tree and get all the decorations, or maybe it's just an ornament that you are trying to search for. So let me know in the comments below. So for those who've watched my previous videos, you know that my favorite color is purple. And so I would love to find a purple ornament that I can hang up this year. I see a lot of pink, which I understand for girls and women. Pink is like the most popular color. But what about us purple girlies who, you know, like purple over pink? When I was saying that you can fill it up with puzzle pieces or with yarn, of what I've done, they have small circular ones where you can pop the top and fill it up. So I think those are like very, very cute. But this is cute too. Kind of has that chrome feel, chrome look, if you can see. Speaking of having things for everything pink, look at this pink tree. Of course there's no purple tree. So I have a friend who is a huge Batman fan, and if I can find that, oh, here's Batman. But the thing about it is he doesn't want the Batman that is white, obviously. because he's not white, and so he rather have the black Batman that has the attire is all black and the face is covered. And that is what I'm finding is hard to find. But Walmart has a gang of stuff to fit whatever your need is. Whatever you're a fan of, I'm pretty sure Walmart has it. Especially for this Christmas season to hang on your tree. Look at Chucky. Anybody remember Rugrats? I love that show. Ooh, this Pop-Tart thing is cute too. Look at that. Where's Waldo? Oh my gosh, I used to love trying to find him. If you're a soda fan, look, I told you, they got everything. But I really can't find what it is that I'm looking for. I really can't find it. But if you are a Grinch fan, oh my gosh, they have everything. They even have the tree cover, the skirt, the stocking. Oh, they even have the wall decor. That is too cute. I have a few ornaments. I want to get maybe 2 more, and then I will be good on the ornament side. Hey everyone, so I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been, I want to say a few weeks since I recorded the video you just watched. Right now I am going to show you all everything that I bought, and I'm going to set up my tree, and I need to get this done because, full disclaimer, Vlogmas is dropping soon, and I want to get all these videos recorded, edited, and in the queue ready for you all, so that the day before I'm not scrambling to get out the next video. So right now what I'm doing is just moving all of these gifts, and you will see this video for the gifts on Christmas. I tell you all, or I show you what I got and who I got it for and why and all that good jazz. This video is already in the queue, ready to go. So day 10, you will see these. But let me get to the reason why we're doing this video. So where we left off, I was trying to find a tree that wasn't too big and wasn't too small. And so I was able to go and get this tree. It is a 4-foot pre-lit Greenfield pine Christmas tree, And I wanted a tree that already comes with its own lights because I didn't want to get something separate or lights that are separate. And so I am about to show you what they look like. This out of the box, this white stuff or the snow feels like it might come off. Did I get a skirt? I believe I got a skirt. Yes, I did get a skirt for the tree. I was able to secure one. But this is what it's looking like. It is 2 pieces. So that's good. And then of course instruction manuals, and then extra light bulbs if one of the ones go out. So that's always good to have. So now I'm just going to set it up. Right. So where does this go? Let me think. Oh, okay. So where does this piece go? I took everything out. Okay, let's see. I need the base. Is this cannot be the base. Thought I didn't need my instructions, but I guess I do. Okay. So this I thought, see, this hole is throwing me off. Okay, that looks a lot better and it looks sturdier. Okay, this I need to see if I'm able. Oh, I can attach something else to it. That is good to know. So I might get, because these lights are yellow or clear. They call warm, well, no. Warm white, yes, warm white. So I might can get different color lights for this, but that is not a today thing. Okay, all right, let me turn this off. Ooh. Shoot, it's 4 foot. Should I put it right here or on the ground? Probably right here will look better. I'm gonna put it right here for right now. See what that do. Oh, this cord ain't long enough. Oh no. I might have to put it on the ground. Do I have an extension cord? I don't feel like getting it. Oh man. I didn't think this one through. Okay, am I able to? I can move the what you call it. All right, let me see. Cause I'm 5, so 4 feet ain't really gonna stand up that tall. come here. My skirt can still fit. Uh-oh. Okay, it's gonna have to be on the ground. But I don't think I'm gonna like that on the ground. I'm gonna have to get an extension cord. I'm gonna have to do it because let me just keep going and see what it look like. There should be a way I can turn it off if I want to, right? I just have to unplug it if I wanted to. That's the only way to turn these lights out. This part of straightening out the tree, I don't really like that. I don't know why. It's just like, for me, it just feels like it's ongoing. It just feels like it's ongoing and it's never ending. But let me know down in the comments below, what is your family tradition when it comes to Christmas? Do you guys, is there certain things that you have to do each year that kind of brings in the Christmas season for you? So for me, growing up, what we used to do, or a tradition, I guess you could say, of ours. I don't really like how this is coming. Look at this. Now it look like snow is all down here. Okay. A tradition that we do is like, so Christmas Eve, we always open one gift. Make gingerbread houses. That was like a tradition as well. I loved gingerbread houses growing up. See, I don't want to separate this because I feel like I'm breaking it, but I just need you to get in line. Okay, I loved gingerbread houses growing up, so we would always like buy one and just make one. I know some people, when they do gingerbread houses, it's more of a competition, like who can make the best gingerbread house or who can make it the fastest, whatever the case is. But for us, we use that time to just kind of like talk as we're making the house. So it's just an opportunity for us to, you know, check in, I guess, with each other, and just kind of like talk about whatever is going on during that time. And I think that's something that when I start a family, I want to continue as well. I want us to have an event where, yes, I do like competition. I do, you know, like playing games and stuff like that. But I also want something where it's just designated time where we are around a table or we're doing an activity and we're just talking with each other. Because a lot can go on throughout the year. And maybe it's something that, not nothing necessarily something bad, but maybe it's just, you know, something that you want to share with the family or you just want to talk about. And I feel like creating space for that is necessary. We also would go and see like Christmas plays. So usually the church would have a kind of like a stage play during Christmas. And so, or Christmas time. And so we would go, okay, I'm kind of liking this. I need to save where the hole is so that I can put the other part. But anyways, church would have like a stage play that goes on. So we would always go and support, you know, the churches and watch their Christmas stage play. And it's typically always the same thing. It's about Jesus being born and, you know, being in the manger. Jeez. And and then, you know, with Mary and Joseph and stuff like that. And at one point my mom, jeez, look at all this snow. At one point my mom was, so if you get this tree, put something down there to catch up all this snow. I kind of like it. I don't know, I might even keep it like this, but it is shedding a lot, which obviously I probably should have known that
because of what's on there, but I thought this was so cute. But we gonna make it work. Okay, so my mom was married to a pastor at one point, and we would put on, you know, stage plays for, oh, okay, this is gonna be good. So I gotta connect it. That's what that's for. Okay, good to know, Alicia. All right, so we would put on stage plays during Christmas time, which was so fun. But we would do that. Okay, this might be a little something now. This might do a little something. What else did we used to do? I don't know. We just always, oh, of course, we would drive around neighborhoods to look at the lights. You know, the houses, the lights on the houses. And that I always enjoyed, because we're literally just seeing different people's creativity when it comes to how they decorate their house. Of course, we would decorate our house as well. We would have like stockings put up, and we would have even stocking stuffers. So we would have gifts under the tree, but we would also have like small gifted items to go in our stockings. And so that was always fun. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays, and it's one of my favorite holidays because growing up, my mom, along with like our birthdays, she always did it extravagant, you know. And I don't want to make it sound like I came in a rich family, but I was rich in love, I was rich in experiences and in memories. And so even now as an adult, you know, you kind of, or especially me, being that I don't have a family right now, I look back on what I did growing up, and I say to myself, like, when I start a family, this is the things that I want to do with my family, because it just means so much to me, and it stands out. I don't like that this is bare, and it stands out, and okay, we can bend it. And so I'm just like excited. So even with my friends, you know, I'm always telling them like, hey, you know, let's create these memories, because at the end of the day, that's all you have. You know, I'm going to remember a memory or an experience more than I will remember a gift that you bought me. You know, unless it's like, I don't know, a wedding ring, like an engagement ring, right? Like that's always going to stick with somebody. But like typically gifts are either something that I needed or something that I wanted at that moment. And when the time passed, I'm not interested in that gift anymore. I'm not using that gift anymore, or I might break that gift, or whatever the case is. But memories and having pictures and videos, that can last a lifetime, because I can always do maybe like a collage, a scrapbook. I can always bring those memories back to life through video and photos, and just doing different gift ideas even with that. And so yeah, I love creating memories with my friends, with my family, and really just enjoying the moment. Because one thing Edison, which is my brother, that I talk about, that I will link in the cards over here, is that life is short, and you'd never know what conversation or what experience is going to be the last experience you have with that person. And so I always tell people to enjoy the moment while you have it, because tomorrow is not promised to us. This is looking actually pretty good, and I like that it looks like snow fell on the tree. Yes, I'm liking this, and I ain't even really decorated yet. But anyways, you never know when your last moment is your last moment with that person. And so in creating memories, if you can, you know, and unfortunately some people don't have a good support system when it comes, or I'll say a village, right? They don't have a village, and that consists of family, friends. They may not, but it's all in what you make it. I know we are never alone in this world, even though at times it may feel like it. but you'd be surprised the impact that you're making on the people around you, whether they tell you or not. You'd be surprised. And so create memories this season. Create great memories. Do something that you haven't done, or do something that you've always been wanting to do and you put it off. You know, I think that's kind of why I like Christmas time as well, is because around this time people are so jovial. Usually you have a lot of people with giving hearts that's displayed. You know, you do have the rush of people that is in the store taking up the aisle because they're getting last minute Christmas shopping. But overall, in general, for some reason, or when it's Christmas time, people really just come and display a joyful heart. And that's what I like, because it should be peaceful. It should be just like what we see in the movies, on the TV shows. It should be just like that. And so that's kind of something that of what Christmas means to me and my traditions that I used to do growing up. But like I said, I'm curious to know what you all have done. So drop a comment. Let me know what's one thing this year you're going to do that is something you've never done before. What is, and you could make several comments. You don't have to save your the comment section for just one comment. You can keep commenting. But what's another thing that you are expecting this Christmas, whether it's through work, whether it's through family, whether it's through friends, whether it's personal, like maybe you set a goal to work out every day. What is that one thing you're expecting to do or to have this Christmas, so that we can get the comment section going? And if you see something in the comment section that is the same as yours, let them know. Like their message and let them know, like, hey, because you know what? I think we could be encouragement to each other. I think that we can, you'd be surprised what other people, you may think like, oh, nobody else is dealing with this, but you'd be surprised that when people are like, you know what, me too. I'm like, what? So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching this. We're not done yet because I want to show you the ornaments that I got to go on it. I'm glad I got my tree topper, because it's not a star. I didn't get a star for the top. But now looking at this, I should have got something different, but we gonna make it work. We gonna see what it's gonna do. But see, this is why I don't really like unfluffing these branches, these leaves, whatever this is called, because I don't feel like I ever can get it to its right position. It's like, and I get it, it has to be smashed up because it's in a box until we open it. But this is one thing that growing up I didn't really like. I like putting the ornaments on the tree, but I didn't like doing this because it's like, it's never fluffed out enough for me. I feel like it's never fluffed out enough. But I know I could just keep fiddling with it. And I don't want it to look like my tree is hurting. It ain't starved. I want it to look full. But I feel like it's looking a little skinty. All right, I think once I get all the other decorations on there, it'll have some personality to it. So now let me get the ornaments that's supposed to go on the tree. What we have right now is the tree. You just saw me put it together, had some commentary. Now I'm gonna show you some ornaments. All I'm doing is pulling at random in no particular order. So bear with me as I get you guys situated so that you can see me and see what I'm doing. Okay, so right now what we have is the what is this called? The tree topper. And I probably, looking at my tree now and looking at this is probably gonna look crazy on top of it. So I might send it back and get something else. I don't know. But this is just a gingerbread man who will be hugging the tree. I kind of like gingerbread men, you know. So we'll see what that look like. But it's supposed to just wrap around, and he's legit just holding the tree. What that look like? Is that too much? Is that off? And the reason why I'm thinking that is off is because of the material of what this gingerbread is compared to the tree. It's like, I don't know. Let me see. Let me get you right, sir. Let me get you right. Okay. Then, so McDonald's, I don't know if you guys know, but McDonald's have been doing the Grinch box. And so I got it. And I got the color that I wanted, which is the blue socks. And so what I am going to do is just literally, along with the gifts that I put under the tree, I'm going to just put this under there as well. And so that's why I have this. So this I can put to the side because I don't need it right now. What I found was these nice, cute glass ornaments. So for me, when it comes to the tree, I know some people, they have a theme to their tree, right? So they get all the accessories to go with that theme. Me, I kind of like a messy tree, if that makes sense. And so I don't have like ornaments to match a particular theme. It's just kind of all over the place. And this comes in 4 green and red. And I think I'm going to just do 2, a green and a red. You know what? I'm going to put them all on the tree. And then if I feel like it's overly crowded, then I'll take a few off. But all it is just green and red glass ornaments. And I don't know if you can tell the detail of it, but you see how it has these like specks on there. So we'll see how it looks. Just putting it in random places just to kind of gauge how it fits. And then look at the red. Which color you like the best, the green or the red? You like the green or the red? Which color? Put that there. Do you also decorate the back of your tree? I think that's a little overkill, right? Because who's going to see the back? But maybe if you have your tree out from the wall, because a lot of people, they put their tree up against the wall. So all you have to do is really decorate the front. But I can imagine maybe if you have a tree that's kind of like in the middle of the floor or something like that, you might decorate the back. But okay, that's hanging a little low. But for me personally, I've never had my tree like in the middle of a floor or out enough where the back will be shown if you walk back there. So I've always just only decorated the front of the tree and maybe like the sides, but that's it. Oh, I got some stockings, Christmas stockings. So I got obviously for Alicia, and it comes with this like where I put it on the counter or something and I can hang it on there, and then a cute Christmas card. And then let me show you, I don't know what this is called, but the hanging tool, because sometimes you use this for like your purse if you're out and you want to hang your purse wherever you're sitting. So I think that's really cute, and I could just put this part on the table and then it hangs with this hook. But let me show you the stocking. So got red with white lettering with a Santa's hat. So it's just A for Alicia. And then, of course, I got S for Scooby. And so it's just alternate. My stocking is red, his is white. And there we go. There we have it. And so for him, and then it has a little hook where I can hang it on. But for his card, I guess this, no, it's not the same. But it's this. And then his hook matches that card. So I think that's cute. So I got to figure out where I'm going to place that at, those stockings. Let me go in this bag. So I have, and I need to get rid of these paper stuff. But I got this Mary kind of tumbler, I guess you could think about it. Or it's just like a mug that says Mary. So let me not cut what's supposed to hang and only cut this. And so because it's red, I don't want to put it next to the red ornament. So I'll probably throw it, I want it to be able to see Mary. Probably throw it right here and just kind of lay it over. Then I have this clear ornament, glass ornament, kind of chrome design. I saw this stocking with a holly on it, and it's candy cane colored, and so I thought this was cute. And I could even like put something in there. It's kind of a deep hole. I could put something in there if I wanted to. I didn't realize that I was getting a lot of red items. So that was not intentional. Trust me. Okay. Oh, yes. So I love Mickey Mouse. I do. Not as much as I used to, but I still love Mickey Mouse. And so what I have is this 2025 Mickey Mouse ornament. I wanted to get something to represent this year. And so that's what this is. I need to keep these boxes so I can put it in their packaging once I take these down. But here it is. It's kind of heavy too. It got a little weight on it. But look, 2025. I'm going to put that up here. Yep, you can tell how it got a little weight on it. You see how it's dropping? Alright. So, I told you guys I like gingerbread, right? Well, look at this. Isn't this cute? So, have that. Dang, that dropped low. Drop low, girl. Alright, I'll put that at the bottom. If you want to drop somewhere. Okay. And then I have this one, which for Scoob, to represent Scoob, shall I say. And it says, Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays. And then it has a 2025 at the back. Happy holidays. This probably will go, well, I don't want it to put it next to the 2025. This thing probably go right here. That dropped low. Oh, I did not realize all these were going to be heavy. Or maybe it's just because the tree. I don't know. I kind of like that. Let me move this one, and I can put that one right here. That dropped low too, but we just gonna make that work, huh? Okay. There we go. Now, what is this? Oh, so I did get some tree string lights. Let me see. Man, I literally, because going to the store here and trying to find decorations was a little of an issue. And so I had to order some stuff online and have it shipped to me. And so that's what this looks like. Let's take this out. Ooh. Oh, yeah. So I don't have to get another set of lights. Forgot that I got this. I could just use this. Let me see. I appreciate this packaging because now if I could keep it like this when I take this down, is a different story. But, oh, and it doesn't have to be plugged up. Perfect. So now I got to figure out how I want to string these lights around. Let's see. There we go. So, oh, I need batteries. Why you don't come with batteries? I hate that. So I need AA batteries. All right, remember that. Write that down for me. Put it in the comments. I need AA batteries. So all I'm supposed to do is literally just string it. Or I think I'm going to leave this in the back there. String it around. Bring it around 10. Bring it around 10. And then loop-de-loop and pull. I watch too much cartoons. Let me know in the comments below what show that's from. And then put it like that. So, I'm going to get some, AA batteries. And test this out, see what it look like. I need to make this quick because my my camera is about to die. I'm at 7% right now. So I want to go ahead and get this over with. And so what I'm going to do is show you all what I'm going to put on the tree. I'll probably have another separate video of showing the final product because my camera is about to die. So let me just go ahead and get started. So this I did get also when I was looking for decorations and stuff like this. I did get this kind of like small reindeer pillow. I think it's really cute. It's just something to just put on my couch and just kind of bring some holiday decoration with it. So this is that. The skirt that's going on the bottom, let me show you that. So what I got, I was trying to find something that would kind of go with the colors, but from what I was able to find was gray, and so hopefully it doesn't clash too much. Let me see. So that's this. So all I'm doing is just opening it up so that I can wrap it around this. There. And like I said, I will show you all the finished product in a separate video, but I just want to get through this right now. And so that's what the bottom looks like. And then I did get these kind of like Grinch. Well, they're not Grinch because they don't say Grinch on here. But I did get these different ornaments. open this up. What else? I'm gonna still have to. Where's my camera? Oh Lord. Okay, I did get these ornaments. We're gonna move on. And then also, I showed you guys that in my, what was that video? In my gift video date, which is gonna be day 10, I showed you, no, in the video that I did for gifts to an indie author, which is day 3 or 4, I believe, I will somehow insert this because I know this is day 1, which I didn't even do an intro. I am tripping. But I know that this is day 1 of Vlogmas. And so in a couple of days, I'm going to show you some gift ideas for an indie author. And in that, I gave a Friendsgiving. I did a video for Friendsgiving of what I gave out for Friendsgiving. And so I want to show you all what I received. And so what I received was this kind of like workout journal that you can keep track of. And I'm just speeding through because my camera is literally about to die. This is an eraser for makeup. It seemed like we all had the same idea as far as for self-care. And so we kind of all gave the same gift. Candle, I don't know why I showed it to you like you can smell it. But it's a candle. It says pink trees. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Turn it right now. I can do it. I can do it. There we go. All right. Some fuzzy socks. Some more fuzzy socks. Also got a pin with different colors. Got a foot mask. Then I got a facial mask. I got some, what is this? This says patches. I think this is for the under eye. Got, what is this? Compact mirror. Uh-oh. Got some lotion. I told you it's like mostly self-care stuff. It seemed like we all had the same idea. Because if you watch the video that I just told you that I did of the Friendsgiving, of what I gave out, we all basically gave the same thing. A miniature body wash. And I ended up getting buying a bigger bottle of this line of their different items. So, happy for that. I have, what is this called? Body moisturizer, but it says hemp's, so I'm not gonna be able to use it. Some Burt's Bees, which is funny because I gave them Burt's Bees as well. And then this is a soap that you drop in to your wash, like a, what is it? The balm. Another bath bomb. And then 9 West lip gloss. Cocoa butter. Vaseline. Can never go wrong with this. I actually do love this. And then my supervisor, she went on leave and she went to Japan. So she got all of us these kind of like Japan goodies. And so I have that filled with different Japan items, snacks and stuff. Oh shoot. And then this year I also did I went to Walmart and they had a tree for the Salvation Army to do an angel tree. And so what I did was I just did 2 and I gave them the gifts and they let me keep these. And so I'm gonna hang them on my tree. And that is all. We made it with 1% left. I will see you all in the next one once my camera is charged. I want to thank you all for watching. This is the final product. I added the gifts underneath the tree. I decided to keep the gingerbread up top. This is what we're looking like. It does look a little messy, But surprisingly enough, all the ornaments are either red or green, so it matches perfectly. Like I said before, that was not on purpose. These bulbs, the small bulbs that you see, I ended up getting lights or getting batteries to go for them, but it didn't really make much of a difference with the lights on there, and so that's why I don't have them turned on. It really just lights up the bulb so you can see what's inside, but as far as the brightness with the tree, it didn't make quite a difference, so I just left it as is.